Welcome back to Shred with Ed. Today we're trying to get some mountain biking in. We're a little pressed for time, just with holidays and stuff. I don't really have a lot of time. I wanted to go back to Trexler to re-ride that jump trail. I only got one run on there before the sun was going down on me, so definitely want to ride that again, and we'll try to get back out there. But it's getting a little cold, it's getting dark early, so it's hard. So we're gonna actually out at our local trails today in Lewis Morris, right in Morris County, New Jersey. And I'm gonna show you guys how I ride this place. It's really more of an XC place, and as you know, I've never really favored that kind of riding, but it's good pedaling, and I think I have a pretty good loop figured out, so stay tuned and let's get to it. All right, and we are off, starting with a long shuttling climb. So as I was saying, this place is really more of like a cross-country place. They actually have a few groups that meet here and ride. But I like to try to make it fun, and I think I have a pretty good loop for more enduro, downhill focused type riding. But you know, to get to those hills you got to pedal. So right now we're pedaling to the tallest point in the park, and we're going to start descending in. So you know, the hardest part about riding in these colder temperatures is just wearing enough wear to where you're obviously not too bundled up and you can move on the bike. You obviously don't want to be overheating, but you also don't want to be freezing. So I got these 100% gloves on that are meant for cold weather. Pretty thin, so I don't know how well they're going to do. But I also have you know, my typical riding pants. And I have these knee warmers on from when I tried out road biking for a little bit. So let's see if they make a difference, because I definitely need to ride in the off season if I want to be competitive next year. All right, so we're at the top. We're gonna drop into one of my favorite trails. It's new, so let's see what we can do. Oh, they closed it. Oh no. I used to go to the left here, so I'll have to just go straight. A lot of leaves. I like the other side of this. This is pretty fun though. I don't mind this trail. Never been down it before. It looks pretty new. Oop. Almost rode off the trail there. Gotta be careful with all these leaves. You just break traction without any warning. Here we go. Where is this dumping out? Oh, okay. All this broken glass, that's not cool. Here's the trail they closed. That's what I wanted to do. It's a nice off-camber rooted section of trail. It's fun. It's really rough though, which I like. A lot of loose rocks mixed in with the roots. And this is the worst part about riding in these temperatures. These bloody freeze-thaw cycles make the trails a total mess. And I'm definitely gonna get some flack from the local mountain bike association on this, but okay, so second downhill run of the loop. This one's fun because it gets tight and has some really cool switchbacks that help me get better at turning. A little rough on the shifter.
go. Sliding on some leaves. Love it if we could build up some berms here. Little rock table. I really do miss riding my enduro, but this bike's just been too fun, especially because it's so rideable. Not to say the enduro isn't, it's just a big heavy bike, and I'm kind of doing it a disservice by just going on a normal trail ride like this on it. That bike needs heavy hitting stuff. Maybe I'll take it back to Glen Park. That's not too far from us. I've only been there once, and that was for that ESC race. Okay, so third downhill segment's a short one, but it's one of my favorites. It's quick, it's wide, and you can enter with a ton of speed usually. Almost lost the front end there. Thankfully I was off the brakes, otherwise I would have been in some serious trouble. How's it going? All right, so here's our fourth stage. Hopefully this one is good. This is just another nice like off camber downhill. It zigzags a little bit. I really want to get better at cornering, and I think one of the issues for me is I stay on the brakes too long or keep checking up in the corners. I have to release the brakes and just roll through, get all my braking done before the corners. So that's what I've been focusing on today. And we're gonna hit this trail, see what happens. Gotta be really careful with these leaves. I checked up again where I wasn't supposed to. That's how I'm supposed to do it. All right, so this is segment number 5. This is more of like a XC trail. I'm gonna have to be a little mindful of some of the traffic on it because they like to practice on the switchbacks here. Most of them climb it, but I want to practice descending through the switchbacks because it'll help me with my cornering and my braking drills. So just gotta be a little more mindful of when to brake and when to get off the brakes. So let's see, this is a pretty long segment too, so be good for the body. I love hitting these little like root jumps. I can feel myself sliding on the leaves. I 1 foot off there. Brake off. Nope, didn't work. Had to slide a little bit. That was better. Brake. Still on the rears. Ugh. This is tough. Here we go. Here's our first guy. How you doing? I'm gonna set up better for these. Try to arc more or something. You definitely need more technical riding like this. I don't think I struggle when it comes time to just lay off the brakes and let the bike bomb down a hill, especially on my enduro bike. That bike can handle anything. This, on the other hand, keep the suspension so stiff and short on travel that you feel it. Every bad line choice, you feel it. And you really have to steer into these too. That's probably the best line here. And it's funny because when you execute properly and you get off the brakes and you're supposed to, you can feel the bike just roll through the turn way better. The balance isn't set. And that's a bummer. There we go. It gets a little faster here, so you gotta focus. I got a really sharp left coming up that I gotta be mindful of. There it is. Actually, a good line. Over here. Roots. There's usually a nice berm off to the left, but I didn't want to mess in those leaves. Hey folks, thank you. Usually I enter that with enough speed to hop over that puddle, but not today. That's another reason why I like places like Trexler and Port Jervis. They're mountain bike specific. You don't have to worry about hitting anybody. Nice little gap. This is muddy. Woo. So that's it for the main part of the ride. Let's go hit this little bonus trail across the street. I've got my brakes still work. Go to the left, to the right. When I pedal from my house, this is the trail that I take. So let's get this in real quick, then we gotta head out. My bike is not happy being this muddy and dirty, that's for sure. Here we go. This reminded me of that trail I rode in Michigan at Andrews University. Just nice single track flow. Of course, it's hard to see the trail, the leaf coverage. Like a little spine. Stay tuned. Whoop. There's more. This is the kind of single track that I like. Sounds like a gentle downgrade. There we go. This is the end of it. Just a look of the aftermath of today. Pretty simple trail ride, and she's filthy, that's for sure. I'm in need of a shower too, so we'll catch you guys next week.